retailers out there. And for those of you who haven't, we are going to tell you to check out flipsnack.com so you could follow along and look at this information later. I mean, we have such a great show for you. The Raquel Welch collection has just launched a brand new cap, okay? It is designed to be one of the most comfortable caps you have ever worn, and we are so excited to present that to you today. Not only the cap, but also 5 new gorgeous styles that we think you are just going to love. So again, let me just pop right in. Let me see who all my friends are joining us today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you guys, I don't want to waste any of your time because we have so much to show you today that I'm going to cut right to the chase. I am going to tell you what makes this cap so unique. So let me give you a little presentation. Here we are. This is it. This is the Raquel Welch Sheer Luxury Wig collection, and this is the LUXLITE cap, okay? What this cap is a super light, super comfortable cap to wear, and I'm going to tell you what the benefits are of this. So one of the things you're going to notice, all of these wigs come with an ear-to-ear, temple-to-temple, as we also refer to it, glueless lace front, okay? So you can wear that right down on your forehead, down to your ears, wear the hair away from your face. Beautiful, right? It also has a wide mono part area. If you guys see that, that is all mono, one hair at a time tied, very natural part area. And then we go into hand-tied sides and hand-tied back. Gorgeous, right? Total parting flexibility, total styling freedom, lightness of being, lots of air moves through here, so it doesn't get hot. It stays nice and comfortable throughout the day. Then, of course, we have a seamless cap transition. Okay, this is one of the highlights of this wig, okay? I want to let you guys know. This cap, all of these caps have the seamless transition. I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me pull out a regular monopart wig. If you look at a regular monopart wig, you're going to see that we run into a velvet band here and a separation, right? This also can make it uncomfortable when you're trying to part the hair in different directions. Now, with the new LUXLITE cap, you don't have to worry about that. You'll be able to part this hair in any direction, and you're never going to run into that hard-edged seam that you would normally get with other monopart wigs, okay? Not only that, people, we also have hook and loop adjusters at the back if you need to adjust the sizing on that. And then, of course, we have velvet ear tabs, but they're covered in silicone. Can you see that? So those ear tabs, that silicone tab, if you want just the velvet, you can just take that off with a seam ripper and you have a velvet ear tab underneath. So a beautiful cap constructed for long daily wear for the true wig wearer, right? So that is our new LUXLITE cap in the Raquel Welch collection. Very excited. You're going to be seeing all of these here today. And as you know, this is a happy hour, as we normally do. So I'm going to bring in my friend Kyle. Kyle, what do you got for us today?
You're bringing me in now. I got the cocktail.
I mean, you got to have the cocktail, right?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, I'm beyond excited for this Facebook Live. Beyond excited. I was just saying to Chris, actually, I've never seen so much hype on our social media about this new cap. So fantastic, guys. So got your cocktails?
Great. You pour the cocktails. I'm going to give them some other information. Again, as we said, the catalog is available on FlipSnack. You guys, check this out. All the details on the cap are inside these pages, okay? Another thing you're going to want to know, we list this wig as a petite average, or average petite, if you will. Why? Well, in the wig business, one of the things that we use as a guide to measure our wigs is a circumference chart, okay? It is the industry standard. We'll pull up that circumference chart. You can check it out. So if you were to take a tape measure and measure this cap, you would find that it falls within the petite average range, okay? But the good news about that, right? As we know, you don't have to be a petite average to wear this cap. You can have an average size head, and because the materials are so light and comfortable and stretch so well, it'll accommodate an average head shape too. So if you like these wigs, if you like this cap design, this is perfect for you. Average petite heads.
Yeah, I mean, don't hold back. Try it. If you look at my social media, I've been wearing one for the past week. I love it. I have a lot of hair. I have an average size head, and this fits me as well. Yeah. It's got a great stretch to it.
It does.
But it will sort of molds to your head.
Yeah.
And once you wear it, it is so comfortable.
Yeah. We'll get into that. Is that what you poured?
This is Well,
I
you got a show to run.
Oh my God, I'm so cheated. All right, I'll have to
Sorry.
make do with
Do you
it.
want to swap to mine?
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us for this wonderful HairUWear presentation.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Looking fantastic.
Thank you.
Like I said, a lot of people, a lot of excitement. This is an hour you got to watch and just say, try them. They're amazing.
Yes. And not only are the wigs amazing, but we also have an amazing, beautifully talented girl joining us from Wigs.com is the fabulously wonderful and glamorous Roxie. You guys help us welcome in Miss Roxie.
Hey,
There she is.
Hey, girl.
guys. Hey, look what I got.
Yay.
Oh,
What are
hey.
you drinking?
Look, you could drink. I don't know who drinks mimosas at 5 p.m., but I do.
I do too.
Yeah.
I drink them all the time. Cheers,
Cheers.
Roxie. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy to have you here.
Cheers, Roxie. So
Cheers.
fabulous to see you.
I'm so honored, you guys. I have waited so long, Frank knows, to do this with both of you. And Kyle, I feel like I've known you my whole life just based on what Frank talks about. Like, I feel like we're best
I
friends.
know. Do you know what, Roxie? It's an absolute pleasure. You know, it's the first time I'm meeting Roxie except for our rehearsal.
I know.
And Roxie, you're amazing. I feel like I know you too. You are the ultimate wig model. So we're
Thank
thrilled
you.
that you're here.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
guys.
Absolutely.
I'm
So,
excited.
oh my God, my phone. So I'm looking
Oh.
to see who's joining us today. Want to say hi to Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Hello to Kathleen. Jackie Ireland's joining us. Lynette's joining us. Christy is joining us. So many friends. Thank you all for being with us. We got, like I said, we got some great wigs to show you, and I don't think we want to wait any longer. But you know, one thing I did want to mention, you guys might not know this, not that I have her on here. You know, you see Roxie on Wigs.com all the time, and she's always modeling the wigs, but she's also an expert wig wearer because she uses wigs in her alter ego persona as a singer, songwriter, video performance artist. She also operates under the name of Chloe May, and you are always changing your look, and I admire you for doing that, and I just love all the changes you get for your videos and everything, and all your images, Roxie, with the wigs that you wear.
Thank you. Well, it makes it really easy because I used to be one to go bleach my hair like every 4 weeks, which costed a fortune until I started here at wigs.com. And then obviously doing my music and stuff like that. It's so fun. It's a part of my wardrobe at this point. So
Yeah, I love it.
just with my mood.
And I'm glad we can help contribute to some of those images with some of our wigs and our things like that. So
Yep.
Yeah, great.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to check Roxie out. If you don't follow her, you must. And she's got a different look every day,
Absolutely.
which I love. And that's what it's all about, really. We're going to be helping people with hair loss, or maybe you've lost your hair. But remember, wigs are a big fashion accessory now, too.
Yes.
So change it up, like Roxie said. Save your
Yeah.
hair, change it up.
Yeah. So you
Exactly.
guys,
Money.
Uh-huh.
exactly. So you guys, we are, you know, as you know, we always give away something with the show, right? So just by answering or asking questions, we're going to be offering any one of the wigs you see here today, special to you. Just by asking questions, we're going to do a raffle at the end of the show. And if we draw your name, you can pick whatever style and color you like. So please stay tuned and please participate in that.
Yeah, it's a giveaway. You cannot miss. One of these beautiful styles could be yours. So get involved, follow us, and one of these will be coming home with you.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, are we ready to roll?
Should we get the mannequins
Yeah,
out?
that's sure.
Ready.
All right. Good. Let's go. Let's go. All right.
I'm
the
bringing in
first
my
wig
girl.
We're going to look at is the Boudoir Glam. Okay. Now, you guys, while Roxie's getting the wig on, she's going to show you the first one as it comes out of the box.
Yep.
So we're going to do a little unboxing here. One of the things to remember too with this collection is that the styles were designed to be classic styles for the true wig wearer. Okay. So we do classic styles in this collection because we're almost looking at this as like replacement hair, right?
Uh-huh.
So if your hair is thinning, if you've lost your hair because of different treatments, this is a collection for you. So you're not going to see some crazy styles. They're going to be nice classic looks. So Roxie, tell us what you're doing over there.
I am taking it out of the box. It's super simple, you guys. Literally, they box it, first of all, so beautifully. It's so easy to do. It comes with this little net. You can kind of get rid of that. Just keeps the hair all nice. It's going to be flipped inside out. And look at how gorgeous. Oh, right out of the box, you guys. So pretty. This is the color RL1622 SS. So it's the shaded, the darker rooted one. My favorite.
Yes. I'm going to show you guys this Boudoir Glam. This was the image that we used in the catalog, okay? So what you're going to find is this is a total, if you look at these images too here, this is a stacked bob. Boudoir Glam is a true stacked bob, chin length. It's got layers in through the top, and then it falls gracefully along the jawline. So our first one and shortest one in this collection is going to be this one that we're looking at now.
Yeah, beautiful. It's a beautiful bob. But what I do love, Frank, is, you know, it is a proper stack.
It is.
I love how full it is at the back. I love this step into the nape of the neck. And it's a classic bob, but if you love that fullness at the back, this is beautiful.
Absolutely. And what I like about this too is you have this extended nape area here, and it really does grace the neck. So if you have your own hair, if your hairline's a little, you know, shorter or longer through the back, this will take care of this. This will cover all of that. So you don't have to worry about what's happening in the back. You get that stack we were talking about, and then this gentle chin length pieces right here. Look at Miss Roxie.
Gorgeous.
I feel so elegant in this. But look at the lace, you guys. Like,
yeah,
you can tell. I'm obsessed.
Absolutely stunning.
What color is that you're showing, Roxie?
RL1622 SS. The ice.
Okay.
Got it. Stunning, Roxie. Absolutely stunning. Goes gorgeous with that red lip. I love them. I love that color blonde on you. And I just love that volume here at the back, you know?
It totally makes it. I mean, that is a professionally cut, salon quality cut. Now I'm showing the Boudoir Glam in the RL5161, which is the iced Granita. And this is basically a transitioning gray. It goes real white and light in the front, light into the back. And then as you can see, it progresses into a mid-gray salt and pepper, and then the darker nape. This is a gorgeous color. Double wears Prada on this one right here.
Yeah, stunning gray, isn't it?
Yeah. And what color you got there?
This is the fabulous shaded cappuccino. And if you don't know, shaded just means smudged root. It's got a darker root. And then there's this beautiful cappuccino color. Is a gorgeous ash cappuccino dark blonde color, but it's got this beautiful white streak just across the face there.
Yeah.
I love this color.
Yes.
I think it's stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Now, as I said before, all of these have the same cap design on them, okay? But I have someone who has asked me, how are the Velcro tabs adjusted? Well, here's what we have here. It is not a bra strap. It is actually the hook and loop adjuster, okay? AKA, that's like a Velcro, okay? So you can really close this down. As I said, the cap circumference is petite average, but you know, you can really close this down more if you're a true petite. So you can get some of that tightness back there, or you can open it up if you need to. Again, silicone nape, silicone ear tabs, those are removable. If you have a little seam ripper and you don't want them and you don't need them, you don't have to worry about that. But again, look at this cap, totally ventilated. As we said before, seamless transitions throughout. So you can part this in any direction. So very excited about this. Roxie, tell me, are you a true petite, or are you a petite average cap size? Refresh my memory.
I'm a true petite, but I can still wear this. So what I did, I just kind of wanted to show people when I put it on, I don't like to tighten it before I put it on because I don't want to rip that lace just in case. So I put it on, and basically what I do is I crisscross it. So I just do right there. And and then crisscross the other one, pull it down. Make sure those ear tabs are flat, and there you go. And it fits beautifully.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Cute. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, gorgeous. I love the way, Roxie, you've sort of taken this sort of across the face now. So you get that really retro 60s look. I love it. Yeah.
And you know me, Kyle, I got to pull out my hairspray.
That's right. We got to jack her up.
Oh, the spray. Look at that.
Look at how cute.
So you guys, this is Boudoir Glam. It is truly a classic style. If you like, because the next one's a bob too, but if you like that stack, if you're looking for that fullness and that volume in the crown and the back, then you want to do Boudoir Glam, okay? This is the one for you.
Yeah, fabulous. Absolutely stunning. Once again, you know, if you wear wigs full time as your hair, you got to try this. You know, it's It's lighter, it's comfortable. You know, all our wigs are beautiful. Different wigs caps for different reasons.
Yes.
But if you're one that wants really lightweight, you've got to try this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Gorgeous.
So this is Boudoir Glam. Again, I'm showing it in the RL51161 Ice Granita. Kyle is showing it in the RL1222 SS.
The shaded cappuccino.
Shaded Cappuccino. And Roxie, one more time.
The RL1622 SS, the shaded ice.
Fabulous.
I love
All right,
that.
guys,
It's so good.
let's take a look at our next style, another beauty. All right.
Yes.
So the next style we have is Made You Look, and I'm going to show you Made You Look. Now, Made You Look is a bob as well. However, you're not going to get the graduated back on this one, okay? This one has more of a fringe, and it's going to be a little more complete and solid throughout, okay? So if you like a little bit of a bang, if you want to have a little bit of a bang, then you should definitely consider Made You Look, which is the one we're showing. So I will go through, well, the cap is the same, but I will go through and show you what I'm talking about. You see this? No projection in the back, no stack, very slightly graduated, a little longer, right? You have the fullness in the back, and then you also have the longer front. But what really separates this from the first one you saw is that you have this very nice soft bang in it, okay? So give that a little spray, you know, play with that a little bit. It's a very subtle style. I like this one very much. Again, I'm showing the Made You Look in the RL2933. This is our shaded iced pumpkin spice. It's a really nice, soft, muted red tone. Kyle, what do you got?
Yeah, I got the 5660, which is the fabulous silver, one of our best-selling grays. And you are right, Frank. It's, you know, it's a beautiful bob, and I just love the lightweight fringe that we've designed, because you have got the option of taking that away into the lace, but this really pretty sort of eyelash bang is so gorgeous.
We have a great question here. Let me see. Becky, thanks for joining us. She says, is there any permatease? I can tell you that virtually no permatease in any of these wigs. Where you'll find some permatease for anyone who's watching is we've added some wefts in the very back, in the nape of the wig, to create some density, okay? So you will find some little bit of permatease right there in the nape where there's some wefting. But these caps, as I said before, are 100% hand-tied. So there is no permatease whatever. If you're not a permatease fan, you need to check out the new Sheer Lux collection that we're showing today.
Oh,
the Sheer Luxury collection is meant to be soft, meant to be lightweight, and meant to be just very low density.
Hair. Just your hair.
Yeah.
I mean, once this is on, if you have no hair at all, I mean, this will become your hair.
I agree.
Yeah, it's stunning. Roxie, you look gorgeous.
Yeah.
What is that color, Roxie?
This is RL3129, the fiery copper.
Lovely red, huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Gorgeous.
That is stunning. So
And you guys, you know what I love about this too? Sorry, Frank, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I love the density. The density feels really nice.
Yes, and that was a question someone just asked. They said, what is the density on these? I said, well, they're designed to be a lower density. And because they're all hand tied, you're going to get that movement. You're going to get that freedom in here. So it's very light and wispy. Because there's you know, virtually no wefting, just the wefting in the nape. This really moves like loose hair. So let it move and breathe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and it's got the perfect, we had to design it with the perfect amount of hair for it to fall into a gorgeous bob. But you're right. This can sit very, very flat. But look at this. You can really get this nice and 60s looking if you want to.
And it really it can be combed down really nicely too. So this is a really unique fiber that we've added to this collection, a nice fiber blend where it can give you volume or it can lay very softly. So we're very excited about this. Again, Jackie says, you know, does it have plenty of stretch? Or Kathleen asks, Kathleen, thanks for joining us. The wigs do have a lot of stretch because they're a looser material, okay? So, you know, that's the good thing. The more you wear it, the more it will stretch to conform to your head shape. So if you are on the smaller size, you know, it's going to fit you nicely. If you are average, the more you wear it, it just kind of expands a little bit to accommodate your head size. So yes, really nice. These are all true to life heat stylable fiber. So thank you, Michael, for asking that. So yes, you can heat style these. If you want to take this little bend out with a flat iron, you can do that. If you want to round brush the bangs further forward, you can do that. So true to life, beautiful fiber, heat stylable. What else could you ask for?
Yeah, just a classic bob.
Yeah.
Once again, fabulous if you've got a wig business. You know, these bobs,
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't go wrong with a beautiful bob. And this can be turned into so many different looks. Like Roxie's doing there, she had it really gorgeous and glam. And now you've
Yes.
moved it down and
Yes.
it just looked like your hair,
Right.
Roxie, at the beginning
Yeah.
of the show. Yeah.
And the way we styled it for the shoot was just kind of smooth and straight down. You guys can see that in the imagery. And we did want to show you that there is a bang there. So that's what separates this. And then of course, as we were saying, just that nice straight edge along the back. You're not going to get that graduation. So if you're a classic bob wearer or you have a customer who's a classic bob wearer with a little bang, then I think you definitely have to consider Made You Look. Again, I'm showing Made You Look in RL 2933. And this is the shaded ice pumpkin spice. And Kyle, what do you got?
I got the fabulous 5660, which is the silver, one of our top selling grays. It's not quite a white. It's a white with a charcoal. It's still got 7 to 11 colors through this, remember, and it's heat stylable fiber.
Yes. Carolyn wants to know, Roxie, can you show her where the ear tabs are falling
Absolutely.
around your ears? So,
So-
and tell us again, Roxie, you are a normal petite cap?
Yeah, so really they kind of go over my ear because this dimension right here, the ear to ear. So if I were to pull it all the way down, it actually comes over my ear. So make sure you pull your ear out, and then that ear tab is always going to be up like that. So I make sure I pinch it down.
Yes.
And it falls right there, right where it should.
Cool. And as I said before, you guys, keep in mind the cap does stretch. So if you are an average size, you can still get away with it. So
Yeah.
think about that. We had to literally list it as a petite average because that's the standard, wig business circumference measurement. And that's how we determine usually our wig caps. So that's why. Hope that clarifies that for you.
Yeah, beautiful. And once again, because you've got that beautifully hand-tied base, once you decide to keep this wig and you want to customize it, if you want to do a heavier bang in this, you can.
Yeah.
You can chop more layers into it. That's the joy, I think, of having this beautiful hand-tied base.
Lynette, thanks for watching. Lynette says,
Hi, Lynette.
Also steam, or do you recommend a dry heat? Lynette, you can steam it, but with the true to life fiber, I think as long as you're using a dry heat, curling iron implement or blow dryer and round brush on like a medium heat, I think you're going to be okay with that. I don't think I would even bother to steam it.
No, I think you'd be fine. I think you'd be fine.
Unless you just want it to move a little slower, right? Steam will take you there a little slower. So up to you, girl. It's personal preference. All right, guys.
Okay, another
So-
fabulous bob.
One more time. Made You Look. I'm showing it in the shaded ice pumpkin spice, Kyle.
I'm in the fabulous silver.
And Madame Roxie.
RL 3129, the fiery copper.
Fiery copper.
Fabulous.
That fiery copper, that's having a bit of a resurgence. I've been seeing that a lot on social media. And I think the reds are coming back,
They are.
Yeah.
They're coming back.
Roxie,
Yeah.
you don't wear glasses at all, do you? You're too young for that, right?
No, I do. I do at nighttime.
Because Patricia Hack says, how do you handle your glasses if you were to wear eyeglasses? I was going to toss that question out to you.
I actually just put it like sometimes I'll pull a little piece out right here just to make it a little more fashionable, and then I'll put it right there.
Yeah,
And
just
just-
across the ear tab, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear. If you look, who is that? Who's the lovely question from?
Oh, that
That's it,
was from
Andrew.
Lynette.
Oh, Lynette. Yeah. if
Oh,
you-
I'm sorry, from Patricia.
Oh, Patricia. Yeah, I always got, if you look when I do my wig tutorials on my Instagram, I always start off with my glasses
Yeah.
because I can't see if I've switched on the camera, So I always got my glasses. Yeah, and they work great with the wigs.
Yeah.
Because remember this bits of bendy wire.
Yes, there are metal stays in the ear tabs that you can adjust. So thanks for that question, Patricia. And if we could find a pair of glasses, we'll throw them on later.
Yeah, same.
All right, guys. Our next look, I told you there's 5 gorgeous ones. Our next one is Flying Solo. All right, let's pull out Flying Solo. This now is going to be a longer bob. This is going to be a shoulder length bob. Again, these wigs were designed to replace the most, common hairstyles that you would get or requested in a salon so that you can offer your clients comfortable, wearable replacement hair, as I like to call it. So let's brush this one out.
Yeah, this is gorgeous. I mean, we're going up. We've designed them in steps. Okay, so yeah, they are. You think a bob is a bob. No, hello, as designers,
No.
we kept on getting asked for more and more and more bobs. So this is beautiful because it really does sit.
You know what it is? There's a lot of bob wearers out there, but they all have variations on their bob.
That's right.
Some people like it stacked, some people like it shorter, some people like it shoulder length. So we're trying to hit all you guys. We're trying to hit all you guys.
All you bobs, yeah.
Yes.
But this is a great length bob. I love it. I
know.
love the way it sits. And I love that we've designed them all with this really gorgeous bend.
Yes.
Love that they just bend under.
Hey, Leanne Gage is watching. Hey, Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
She wants to know, are these all hand knotted? Yes, they are. Fully hand knotted styles, okay? So look at this beautiful, graceful lengths that just kind of flow right off the face, down through the side. This is such a graceful, elegant bob. It looks like you just have this wonderful classic mid-length cut that's just been professionally blown out at the salon. So for any of you who want just something that is classic and just elegant, I don't think you're gonna go wrong with the Flying Solo. Flying Solo, I'm showing in the RL2925 today. This is the Golden Russet color.
Beautiful color.
Yeah.
Beautiful color. Raquel's favorite color.
Her favorite all time.
Yeah, absolutely stunning. I've got this in the lovely, this is the Copper Mahogany. So if you like a brunette,
Yeah.
but you want more red undertones to it, it is lovely. You remember when you get this out in the daylight and the light hits it, you get to see more of
Yes.
those 7 to 11 shades.
Yes. Roxy, what do you got
Roxy.
there, girl?
Guys, I'm obsessed with this gray. I think this is the perfect gray. This is RL511. It's the sugar and charcoal. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these highlights right here, just in the front. I love how you guys did that. Just kind of brightens you up a little bit. So
Yeah.
gorgeous.
We kind of did that because we did that with our blondes and we thought it'd be great to do that with the grays too. Plus, most
Yeah.
people, I think, just kind of gray a little bit in through the front in the very beginning. I know, I have.
Oh, hello.
So
Why did there's
natural.
2 stripes of bleach in the front of mine?
I know.
Yeah, stunning
Jenny,
color.
she says, what am I spraying the wigs with? Jenny, I am spraying the wigs with hairspray. Can I tell you what kind? It's a firm hold because I like a firm hold, okay? But I can't give away any brand names. So I'm going to hold back on that. Unless you happen to spot it as I'm using it.
Well, I'm using a great lengths one, so I can mention that. Yes,
Yes, the
this
Great
is a
Lengths
good one.
Yes, the Great Lengths hairspray is wonderful. Also, the HairUWear hairspray has a controllable spray on there. That's
Yes.
also really nice. We just recommend that you use professional products on all of the wigs, and especially important is with the heat-friendly fiber. Roxy, what's your go-to?
Water.
I
All I do-
agree.
Yeah.
Pop me, you shake it upside down, give it a good spritz, and you're good to go.
I do that, especially when I'm first getting the wig. Like I take it out of the box and I mix it with water and brush it out to like wake it up
Yeah.
a little bit, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That color, Roxy. I mean, it's
Right?
funny. It doesn't. Roxy reminds me of my sister. a little
Yeah,
bit,
she
you know.
does.
My sister's gone this color, and do you know? It's a color when you first look at it, you think it's not for me, but it looks incredible.
So
Yeah.
gorgeous. Like I don't think, I say this in a lot of my videos, but I don't think there's any age limit on wearing gray now. I think it's become like a thing where
Oh, yeah.
anybody can do it.
Oh yeah, and
just
thank
have
you,
to be bold
COVID,
to
because
do it.
everyone grew out their gray. So it's like,
Yeah.
Right.
so now everyone wants more grays, because just like the
Right.
bobs, there's 20 different variations on the gray, So we're trying to
Absolutely.
keep up with all of that. So Ree asks, is this similar to portrait mode? Ree, it's similar to portrait mode, but obviously this is the new construction of with the LUXLITE cap. So far more breathable, far lighter, just very, very comfortable, like all day wear. Ree asks us, Roxy, if you can do an ear tuck for her.
Yeah,
you just did.
I'm doing it.
You just did.
I'm naturally doing it. I can't help myself. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to
Really
do
great.
one side versus two. I like the one side. Yeah.
Yeah. So Susan says, does this bob have some layers in it? Show her the layers, Kyle.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes,
it is
Kyle.
a classic bob, isn't
Yeah.
it? But
Totally.
if you just shake this and flick it out, it's got a few little layers in it,
Yes.
not a lot.
Well, even
It's
over
still
here,
a bob.
right? Because the first layer kind of starts maybe around like the cheek, I think. So yeah, Roxy, you can just kind of pull that down and you can see where that's at.
Yep.
Now, you're going to see the image of the model that we used. We just brushed it all back, all the way to create some fullness. You know, that's a great way to style this wig too. I mean, just a beautiful classic look off the face as well. So again, you guys, we are looking at Flying Solo. I am showing it in the RL2925. This is the Golden Russet. As we said before, one of Raquel's all-time favorite colors. And Kyle, which color do you have there? It's
I've
gorgeous.
got the lovely Copper Mahogany. So if you like dark chocolate color and you want reds through it, if you like chocolate copper in Vibrolite, this is a very similar color. Really fabulous, fabulous brunette.
Yeah. Don't let the name Copper Mahogany scare you. If you're a brunette, but you like some warm, like almost, I don't know, gingery tones in your brunette, this is really beautiful for that.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. And I'm just, I'm using our wet line is incredible.
Yes.
If you've never used it before, it's fantastic. And I'm just using a little bit of the curl spray on this and look, and shook it and just made it more scruffy and choppy.
Yeah.
Cute.
Very cute. Again, heat stylable fiber, everyone. If you want to blow dry this a little smoother, if you want to flat iron this bend, you're free to do that. So, you know, you're limited by your creativity, I guess.
Uh-huh. And it's just enough hair to tie back if you want to as well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I
So-
can even do that right now. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? Just
Yeah,
enough,
Roxy, show us
Roxy.
the back on that too when you release it, so people can kind of see where it falls on a human being rather than our mannequins. So you guys see what we're saying? It just hits the top of the shoulder. So a shoulder length bob, really classic length. Norma Dolan, our good friend Norma Dolan.
Norma, you just read my mind. I could feel you coming through.
I know.
Because in our last show, we didn't say hi. We were mortified.
I know.
This is Norma
Yeah.
Dolan, our
Norma watches
fabulous friend.
all the time, and we're so thankful to have you all the time, Norma. But Norma wants to know, will they fit a large head? I don't know. Roxy, have you had anyone that's tried it on with a large head?
yeah, we have Sophia, and it was a little snug, but she ended up getting away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I haven't got a large head, but I do have a lot of hair. So
Yeah.
I can wear this and it fits me. So
Yeah.
Norma, I think you'll be good because Norma wears a lot of wigs.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be good, Norm.
Yeah, give them a try. I mean, again, as we said, it's listed as petite average because that is the circumference size by measurement, but it will accommodate an average size head. If you are average size and you really like the design of this cap, I would say give it a try. I don't think you're going to be disappointed,
Totally.
right? So
Good
Tammy Warren says, do they all have extended napes? Not all of them, but most of them. I think there's the shortest one does not have an extended nape, but that's a good question, Tammy. And as I was saying before, let me just show you guys again. On the ones that have an extended nape, the ear tabs and nape are silicone covered, okay? So silicone covered, you got it there and you got it like right over here. So these can be removed if you have just like a little shears or you have like a seam ripper. If you don't want the silicone, you can take that off and then you'll have the velvet underneath. So we try to think of people's comfort and
Yeah.
also what they like to wear, right?
That's right.
A little bit
Yeah.
of variety.
Yeah, some
So-
people love that. Some people don't. Some people like the classic, you know.
Yeah.
And once again, because I've got the fiber, the true to life fiber, I love the bend in this because it can flick the other
Yes,
way too. If you
absolutely.
like
Oh,
And
I like
again,
that.
for all of you out there, what makes this new LUXLITE cap, if you will, so spectacular is you can part it in any direction. You will see there's no velvet ridge here. You have a mono part going into a hand-tied area, and you know, you're not going to run into, and this is what was happening to me. I would put on a wig and I'd have to move the part over. Like when you move the part over really severely, you run into that little velvet ridge that they put in there.
Yeah.
And, you know, while that's not a problem if you're staying within range, if you really do like to style up your wigs and really customize it, sometimes you run into that and it's not always the best. So the LUXLITE cap will not interfere with any of your styling or parting desires, as Roxie is clearly demonstrating.
Yeah.
But it's got cold set because I've been wearing it one way for so long.
Yeah.
So you just got to maybe warm up your hands a little bit, maneuver those knots. Just kind of
Absolutely.
play with
What
it.
I like to do when I'm changing it around too is I'll mist it with a little bit of our restore spray and then blow dry it in the opposite direction. And that's the beauty of heat stylable
Oh.
fibers. If you get it on a mannequin or a wig block, you can pretty much style it any way you
Oh,
want.
absolutely. Yeah, you got to try these. I mean, they're a different league. And if you like to do a lot of different styling with your wigs, this is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a question.
Tammy? Yes,
Oh.
girl. What is it?
Okay, one of our clients wants to know, do all of these come in gray? Do all these wigs are the ones that
Yes.
we've shown so far?
Absolutely.
I'm so
Absolutely.
excited.
They all come in grays.
Yeah.
Tammy wants to know, is there any metal in the cap construction? Tammy, there is metal right by the ear stay, okay? So you can bend that and have it conform to your temple area. That's the only place there's metal. All right, guys.
Okay.
So this was Flying Solo. Looks gorgeous on you, Roxie. I don't want you to take it off, but
I know.
we got
but
some other ones to look at.
No, my favorites are coming up.
So Roxie, I have to ask you, I mean,
Yes.
you've kind of had the collection and you've been playing with it a little bit. What questions might you have that we can answer for you, that we can answer for all of your wigs.com fans and the people who follow you?
Yeah, I have a few. So first question would be, who is this collection designed for? And just elaborate on that. Is it every
Yeah.
woman? Like, for example, women who don't have hair at all, who have a sensitive scalp, would this be perfect for them?
It would be, because as we're saying, the materials are very soft.
Yeah.
Listen, if you have a sensitive scalp, I almost always recommend that you put a wig cap on, okay?
Yes.
A stocking cap, I should say. But truly, these styles, from a style standpoint, were one of the things we looked at was the most common styles that women tend to wear. And so we designed this collection around those styles because we wanted to put this beautiful, comfortable cap in the hands of someone who really was a wig wearer and
Yes.
somebody who really was going to be wearing wigs. And they weren't changing their wigs out for fashion and for trend. They wanted classic shapes, classic salon styles, right?
Yeah.
That they could easily wear and easily use if their own hair was thinning.
Yeah. And just so lightweight, it's the weight of them too,
Yes.
isn't it? And you are right. I think for me, if you have no hair or your hair's gone terribly fine, or you have sensitivity, this is for you.
Yes.
This is for you.
Yes. The other thing about it, I think, too, is because we want it to lay naturally and look like real hair, you're not going to find any permatease in these. Maybe a little bit along the wefts, but not even all the wefts have permatease. So the density on this is very low. It's very light. It conforms to the head very easily. So you don't have a lot of thickness and a lot of bulk in these. So if you're a person who is looking for a wig that looks very natural, these are also good for that too. Did I answer your question?
You did. You did.
Okay, give me another one while I
You want me to,
rehydrate.
yeah, can I only give you
One.
I mean, he gave me a dry. I was like a thimble in here.
a
Did you
thimble.
see?
Pour him a little more,
You know,
Kyle.
he kicked me under the table. It's like,
Yeah.
more. No, there you go.
Thank you,
Okay.
friend.
There you go.
There. All right. Thank you.
Halfway
Thank
through
you.
the show, we can have a bit more.
Yes.
God, yeah.
Okay, here's another question. So with summer here, what advice do you have for those wanting to wear the longer styles?
Oh, well, Kyle loves the longest wigs the best. I'm gonna let you take that because I know what I would say, but I know what you're gonna say too.
Yeah. So what was it? Say that the question again, Roxie.
Yeah, so with summer here, what advice do you have for those wanting to wear the longer styles?
Okay. Yeah. Well, with the longer wigs, I always say there's a whole different science to wearing a longer wig. Okay. You've got to you've got to take more care with them. My hair is naturally curly, as you can tell. Whenever I wear a straight wig, it's because I want to
Right.
not straighten my hair and give my hair a break from the bleach. So you've got to just take care of them a bit more. When it comes to brushing them, just be gentle. Always detangle them first with your fingers. This tool is the best. Before you take a brush to it, detangle it first. Always hold the hair in the middle. Start from the back. And once you've decided to keep the wig, if it's long, like the one we've got coming up, customize it a bit, maybe
Yeah.
put some layers in it and just treat it more like you would your own hair.
Absolutely.
And then my top tip is, spend more attention at the back of the hair, put extra product here where it's rubbing against your
Yeah.
clothes, because the biggest So the problem is the friction
Right.
of the fiber to your clothes. That causes the most damage. And if you can, wear the wig up as much as you can.
Well, I was just going to say, you have the ear to ear or temple to temple lace here. As you can see, it runs all the way down to the ear tab. You can wear this off your face for summertime, keep it up and away. We can even put it in a ponytail, a low ponytail, just to gather the hair.
Yeah.
Take the hair, and I love just a little bulldog clip. And if you take the hair and twist it and clip it up just before you get to your event, you can travel with your hair up and then just take it down for the event, because the more you can save that sort of friction, the better.
Absolutely. Those claw clip combs are amazing.
Yeah, that's it.
Even just to pull them up and away.
Yeah. Or if you can, my best tip of all is go for two. Go for two. Because you can wear one as I call it a run around, and then you can wear keep one as best. And believe it or not, the investment will make your wig last longer.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. Thank you.
So Dawn asks, she goes, would you need to wear a wig band, or will the silicone keep it from slipping? Dawn, I'm going to tell you the silicone helps. That's why we designed it, to give you a little bit of grip. But you could do a wig band. Some people love the wig bands. And I would say if you find this cap maybe runs a little large on you, a wig band will help to kind of fill in that ear to ear measurement as well, and kind of fill out the wig.
How would you feel about the wig bands, Roxie?
I actually
like them?
I haven't worn any just because I wear a wig cap. My hair is actually pretty thin anyways, so there's not much to conceal. Especially here in Texas, it's a lot warmer. So I try to keep less off my head, especially if I'm wearing the longer styles as well.
Yeah, I don't wear the
for a lot of people.
Yeah, but people are liking them. And you're right. If you have no hair, it is great to fill out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you guys,
okay.
We got through Boudoir Glam, our shortest, Made You Look, our next bob, Flying Solo, which is our shoulder length bob. And now, for those of you who want a little extra texture in your hair, let's take a look at Bella Vida.
Yeah, great name.
Right? It's a beautiful life, kids. It's a beautiful life. So my Bella Vida, as Roxie knows, I always put a little water and shake it out. I also like our HairUWear Restore Cream. I give this little mist, I should say spray, it's not really cream, but a little shake with that. Again, just work your fingers through it, as Kyle was saying, because you can control the tension with your fingers, right?
Yeah, always, before you take a brush to any wig, detangle it first with your fingers. Get those major knots. I mean, it's not going to have any knots when it's brand new, obviously, but once you've had it a good few months, always detangle it with your fingers.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or, sometimes a wide tooth comb on some styles, you could use that too, but make sure it's really a wide tooth comb. I've seen people think they're using a wide tooth comb, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna rake through there and tangle some of that hair. All right, Bella Vida. What do we got with Bella Vida? We have a very fun shoulder length, wavy textured bob, right? More like a lob, if you will. And it's just got enough texture and enough wave in it that you're going to feel like you got that great beach hair without having to go to the beach. So I am showing Bella Vida in this beautiful color. This is, if you like blonde, 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 then this is the RL511 and this color is called Iced Sweet Cream. So this is the blonde of the blonde. Kyle, what do you got?
Yeah, this is a new color. This is shaded honey pecan, which is gorgeous.
Yes.
SS.
So rich looking.
So once again, SS, we've got the slight smudged root, the shadow shade, the SS. And yeah, it's a beautiful blonde. It's a gorgeous ash blonde, but it's shot through with all these gorgeous warm gold lowlights.
And of course, Miss Roxie just glamming it up already in 10 seconds, not even.
Look at that. Roxie, that's gorgeous.
This is my going out hair.
What are you wearing? What color is that?
The RL628, the bronzed sable. Look at how gorgeous.
Oh, look at that. The richness of a sable coat.
Yep.
It is stunning, Roxie. When I first met Roxie, when we had a rehearsal, you were wearing this, and I was like, that hair is gorgeous.
And this is the most voluminous of all the collection, right? Because you got the wave in there. However, it's not very heavy. It's pretty light. It's this fiber that I was telling you, you can really amp it up, or you can really brush it down. I mean, we can take this really flat if we wanted to. Why would we do that?
No.
No.
Sin.
But if you're a little shy, you can wear this very smooth and very tapered. You know, it doesn't have to have all the volume. We just like it, don't we?
We love it. If you're going to, you know, if you're not wearing wigs for necessity reasons, you know, wear hair, you know, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for something that you can't achieve with your own hair.
And I think
Exactly.
Roxie, breathtaking.
Thank you. I think too, going back to what you said, Kyle, is maybe get two if you want to wear one straight and keep one curly, because it's going to get really difficult to put this type of curl pattern back into it. It's not going to look like this if you snap.
That's a great point. Very
Yeah.
good point, Roxie. It's true. You know, if you, and you know who you are. You know you're going to be wearing this all the time. You know if you're going to need to. I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you know, you're right. In the long run, I know some people, you know, we've got to save up for these wigs. These are a luxury item. But
Absolutely.
in the long run, if you want straight, go for straight. And if you want curly, go for curly, because it's going to work out better in the long
Yeah.
run. Yeah.
What I like about a lot of these is the way we've made these styles is you really don't have to work them too hard. I mean, normally I do a lot of prep work to wigs. This is just come out of the box, just laid it out here, and look at this beautiful wave. I am just going through it with this Restore spray, and that's it. Kyle and I both, by the way, are using our HairUWear brushes, and the HairUWear brush is it's a metal pin brush, and I think this is really important. One of the things you don't want to use is like a ceramic brush with nylon pins in it, because that can pull on the hair, right? These brushes are specially made for wigs. You guys should invest in a wig brush for your wigs. If it's not a HairUWear wig brush with a metal pin, then find another one.
Yeah.
But you definitely should do that, because what happens is the metal pins glide. See, Roxie, you got it too. They
Yeah.
glide through the wig, right? So you don't catch the hair, you don't catch the fiber. That will help keep the wig looking better longer.
Yeah, this little brush, any wig wearer will know this brush is everything. It fits great in a bag. Yeah, it's got the, I love the pick at the end to detangle. And it's just, I've styled my career with this brush.
I do my own hair with that.
Yeah, it's a brilliant brush. Brilliant brush.
Well, I couldn't stand the flat look anymore, so I'm going back in. I gotta see some volume here. I can't deal.
Yeah, so Roxie, this is another one that could be worn slightly back as well, or half up, half down.
I have a ponytail. I can do it too.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Roxie, that looks so natural on you.
I
Like
know.
it just looks
You
like
look good.
your own bodacious, bountiful hair.
Yeah, well, when I first saw Roxie
Look
at
at how
our
pretty this
rehearsal,
looks.
I thought it was your hair. I
Oh,
really did. Yeah.
well,
Right
no.
before we went on air, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Look at how cute.
Look at that.
Very charming.
Bella Vida.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I'm obsessed with this one. Yeah, this one does feel like it's more my everyday.
Yeah, that is you. That is
Yeah, it's so naturally tousled and tumbled. I mean, we had that too on our little model here, you guys. If you see this, this is how Bella Vita appears in our catalog. Just that tumbled, bodacious wave. Check it out. Check it out. I think this is one that, you know, suits a lot of different face shapes too. I always think wave, because it can be positioned in any place, always lends
Yeah.
itself to a lot of different face shapes.
Well, when it comes to designing wigs too, and Roxie, you'll know this as well, and when our head designer as well, Lawrence, we sit down, we have a lot of this beach wave in our collection, but it's not going anywhere. People are still loving it.
Yeah,
I think the rocker feel's coming back, the 80s rocker
it
feel.
totally is. Yeah,
Right?
it has a little rock star in them for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think there's something flattering about this beach wave. I think it suits most people.
It's fresh, undone,
Yep.
and it's kind of flirty, and there's something romantic about it, I think.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I have a
So
question.
yeah, girl, what is it?
It's from Natasha. What's the best way to wash these wigs? Like, what do you recommend?
Should I take that?
Go on.
Okay. Well, first of all, the number one thing you have to remember is that heat affects the fiber, right? That's why they're heat styleable. That's why with, you know, different types of fibers, you have to be careful. What you always want to do is start out with cold water, okay? The coldest water possible, so that you don't change the curl pattern of the wig. The next thing I would do is use a capful of, you know, professional quality, salon quality shampoo, but more importantly, a good wig shampoo is very important. And I will tell you why. Yeah, because all of our products have been designed to work with fiber, not human hair. When you use professional salon quality products designed for human hair, it's going to work a little differently than, you know, it would on a fiber. So I would say use a, you know, a wig shampoo, cold water. Don't aggravate the wig too much. Don't rub it or scrub it. I kind of lay it in. What I do is I lay it kind of inside out like this. I'll pull the wig inside out, and I will just lay it right in the tub of water, just like this, and I just swoosh it back and forth.
Yeah.
You know,
Swish is the word,
swish,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, swish is the word.
You know, I mean, wig shampoos are designed to break down the product with cold water. So that's what makes them designed for that, right? Whereas human hair, you need the heat. So anyway, swish it out. I put it on a nice fluffy towel dry it, and I press on it to get the moisture out of it. And then look, I'm not going to lie, I put it on a wig block or a wig stand. I know some people just hang it upside down or just leave it to dry on a counter. I don't want to change the shape, so I will put it on a wig stand. And then just let it air dry. Comb through it with a wide tooth comb and let it air dry.
Awesome.
Yep.
Thank
Did I get long-winded on that?
No,
I think maybe I might have.
no, but it's true. Just, and then I like to keep the water running down in one
Yeah.
direction, you know.
Yes.
Do not rub it. Do
No.
not rub it. Swish, swish and keep the water running down.
Yeah.
Especially for human
Yeah.
hair. Keep
Yeah.
the hair
Don't
running.
put it in your
water running.
washers, ladies.
I know.
had-
Oh my gosh.
had
I have a
somebody
story
tell
about
me-
that.
And I'm like, please no.
No, don't do
Use
that.
your hard-earned money.
Yep. So you guys, for anyone who's just joining us, just to let you know, we are doing a giveaway today. So just by asking questions, you can be entered into win for any one of these styles. I also want to bring up Anne, who is asking a really good question. She says, can this be changed to a right hand part? And Anne, you can. Again, it's got a mono part, right? So you can see that mono part area, but it transitions into a hand tight area, which can be parted in a different direction. Okay. It's meant to be on the left, but you can put it on the right too. So you might have to coerce it with a little bit of heat, with a little bit of restore spray, just to moisten it, to restyle it, but you can get it to go there. Roxie
Yes.
is doing a wonderful demo for us right now.
Yeah.
She's not even steaming it or putting it on a mannequin. She's just doing it on her own head. And I appreciate you for doing that, Miss Roxie, because that
Of
does
course,
help.
that's what I'm
out.
here for, guys. But look at that,
Yeah,
how
it's
easy
great.
it is. Some people like that little swoop right there, but if you want
Yeah.
to make it more flat, just use a little bit of heat, or like a flat iron, just kind of easily go through that right there. But yeah, it went to the left part really easily for me.
Fabulous.
Yep.
Absolutely fabulous. Well, that's the joy, isn't it? You know, this cap
Yeah.
is you do what you want. You treat it like your
Yeah.
own hair. However way you style your hair, this is like it's
Yes.
growing out of your head.
Yep.
That's what we intended. We hope you all will take advantage of that. But I love just watching someone like Roxie or any of our wonderful like customers out there
Yeah.
try on these wigs and play with them. And I love when you guys send us pictures. That's always great because I just love seeing them on different faces and how they look so different on each individual.
Yeah, we learn from it as well. And then Roxie, I just got to ask you, how did you become this wig model? You know, were you a model before and then you just got into wigs? Or were you just, I'm going to be a wig model?
No, I had no idea I was going to be a wig model. I came to wigs.com because I had a friend working in the customer care department, like helping with clients. And she called me and she was like, hey girl, like we need a model. You want to come in? And I was like, sure. Okay. And I didn't realize it was a full blown like production and all these wigs. It was literally like my heaven. And I've been here since. It's been 12 years I've been with wigs.com.
Wow.
So
Well,
I've seen lots of
interesting
wigs.
fact about Roxie. I'm gonna let you tell it, Roxie. Can you
What?
tell everybody about your name, Roxie, where it came from?
Oh yeah, well,
I-
my real name is Raquel. Don't ask me why it's Roxie. I think my mom just wanted to shorten it. But I was named after Raquel Welch. That was my mom's like ultimate favorite.
Our
person ever.
namesake. You were named after Raquel.
I
named
never knew
after her.
that.
I think I should start going by Raquel now that I'm a little older and mature. I think it would fit me. But everyone knows me as Roxie.
Wow,
Wow,
now you're Roxie.
That's a gorgeous story. I never knew that,
Yeah,
love.
isn't that
I
great?
never knew that.
All
Yeah.
right, guys. So we got this one. This is the Bella Vita. This is our wavy, the shoulder length style. Again, I'm showing Bella Vita in the RL1622, the iced sweet cream. Kyle.
I've got the shaded honey pecan SS shadow shade.
Lovely.
Yep.
And Madame Roxie.
RL628, the bronze sable.
Beautiful.
Rocking it out.
Okay.
All right. Shall we go to our last one?
Yes, please.
Kyle's been waiting for this one. He's only had it on since it came
Since
in.
it came out.
I mean,
While
my
we're
good-
changing the wigs, can I ask one more question?
You can ask
Yes.
as many questions as you want.
Okay, perfect. What causes hair to go through the cap, go through the inside of the cap? It's from a few of our clients.
Ah, well, you know what? It's a phenomenon known as inversion, okay? And it does happen, and you can be combing through a wig religiously, and sometimes just a little bit of where an area is hand tied, it can just kind of seep through, and then before you know it, when you wear it, your own natural hair will pull it through. A
Yeah.
lot of times also, if you have a wefted wig, let me show you a wefted wig. This is a really good question. So if you have a wefted wig like this, you can see that we call this open wefting, okay? With open wefting, there's spacing in between there, and sometimes a hair will just start to come in, and before you know it, it's totally like worked its way into inside the cap. With open wefting, it's very easy. You just push it out. On the rare occasion that it happens with a hand-tied wig, it does happen. Usually it's so fine that for me, I just snip it out if it's bothering you. So that's what I would say for that.
Thank you. Thanks,
Yes.
babe.
So
Oh
this
my
is the
gosh.
longest. Why does everyone get excited when they see the long one?
'Cause
So
it's
this is the longest wig in the collection, which comes in the LUXLITE cap. And this is the Stay the Night.
I think this might be the longest one in our whole collection. Yeah.
God, it could be,
It could
Kyle.
be.
Longing for Long in the Raquel Welch collection is a really
Oh,
long
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
too.
I love that.
But I
word.
don't know. You might be
I
right.
might be right. Yeah. I mean, it is breathtaking, this wig, absolutely stunning, but it's more of a one length.
Yes.
It's got a slight, we got slight layers, but
yes.
it's a beautiful wig once you decide to keep it. You know, you could customize this. We've designed it for you to do what you want with it, but it's stunning.
Yes, and I'm going to tell you this too. As you know, one of the banes of heat stylable fiber is that it does react to friction, it does react to heat, right? And so one of the things people often say is with a length like this, is it going to fray? Is it going to, get a little dry at the bottom? And the truth is, because it's a long wig, you're going to experience that. But it's a straight wig. So the beauty of that is if you need to round brush through it, again, a little bit of Restore Cream, you take your brush, wire brush with just a little bit of heat right along the ends, you can get most of that out. You just have to be a little more regular with it. And if you're like the type of person who enjoys long hair, it's always more maintenance than the short hair, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Conditioning with coloring, it's always more.
Yeah.
So
especially with this, because it's on such a beautiful, a luxurious hand-tied base.
yes.
Just don't be too rough and tumble with this one, with care.
Absolutely.
And like I'm doing, before I take any brush to this, just detangle it a little bit with your finger. It a bit more gentler.
Wigs, especially this collection, because it doesn't have that durability wig does, right? Because it's so refined. You must treat these exactly as you would. Love them and treat them well.
Yeah. Look at. But it's
I'm sure Stay the
breathtaking.
Night in the RL shade. This also comes with a root in our collection, RL1923 SS. So this is without root right now. Kyle, which color again?
Yeah, I've got the SS shade hazelnut base, but it's got
Roxie,
Roxie, please.
Tell us what you're showing it. That's
Yeah.
the Kobe May look.
L1125 SS.
Pecan. What about it?
I'm lost for words, guys. I don't even know what to say. It's like that really nice. It describes the name, honey pecan. It literally
Raquel collection too.
so beautiful.
Yes.
Wow,
He
look
wants
at
to
that.
know, and it's. Can you get with this one? right here in the crown.
Uh-huh.
You're going to drag
tape or a bit of extra. We start off with a half up, half nice and high because it doesn't have a lot of layer. Yeah.
So Becky wants to know if you could lean in a little bit more.
Yeah, Roxie,
You guys, she's showing us the for the Raquel collection, and you
do a couple of layers
yeah.
on the front of mine because I like the bits to hang down to tie back.
Yeah.
Once you have it, customize it. There's no need to,
Right.
but once you have it, treat it like your own.
100%. And if you are thinking of customizing this, anyone at home, if you're thinking of adding some layers here, do not use a razor. You want to use a blade on fiber, okay? Because the razor can snag the hair and it can fray it almost. So do not use razor blades when you're layering. Use a sharp edged blade, okay? You can use texturizing shears, but I like to just use like the edge of my shear.
Yeah, I always say make sure the person cutting your hair has cut fiber wigs before.
Yes, yes, very important.
Yes.
Look, Roxie's even like, you can braid the side of it. You know, I'm going to tell you this too. Braiding a true to life fiber wig, you can get away with it in a cooler temperature without it actually setting. So that's kind of important too. So if you're worried about the braid making a permanent imprint, if you're not going to wear it that way for too long, you can get away with it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Really gorgeous, Roxie. Absolutely stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning.
Again, you guys, I want to go over the cap one more time so you guys understand what you're looking at. Those of you who are, retailers, those of you who are buying online, just so you're aware, the cap on this is got a ton of features. We made it so that you can wear it all day and feel comfortable. It has a temple to temple glueless lace front. You have this wonderful wide monopart right down the side, okay, which blends seamlessly into hand-tied top, sides, and back, giving you a ton of parting options, a ton of versatility for styling. And then you have a velvet ear tab and you have a velvet nape, which is covered by silicone, okay? So you have the silicone stitched on there. If you want to go back to that velvet ear tab and nape, you just have to remove those little silicone covers and you're back to wearing something a little more comfortable if you don't need the grip and the adhesion. Again, if you need to tighten or loosen the wig cap, we also have hook and loop adjusters in the very back, not the bra strap. They can get concealed right into the side there. So it's beautiful. I've even, Raquel used to just cut these off. She just didn't like them and she would just cut them off. So if you don't like them, you can cut them off too.
Yeah.
So that is our LUXLITE cap, brand new, low density, lots of movement. I think you guys are really going to love this. I know. Oh, look at Roxie. Now she's really posing with it.
Gotta see the
I
whole
love
thing.
it.
So
That's
pretty.
a gorgeous wig. It's a gorgeous wig. One more time, if we can, I would just like to review the difference, because if those of you are watching the show in the beginning, you want to know about the Boudoir Glam and the Made You Look. The Boudoir Glam is a classic chin length bob, and the Boudoir Glam is the graduated bob, lots of stacking in through the back. And then the Made You Look is our more subtle bob, which has a more even distribution of hair. It's more classic, it's more traditional. So if you like a stacked back, you want Boudoir Glam. If you like something more traditional chin length, Made You Look is a style for you. So
gorgeous.
Kids,
I think this is going to be, I was saying, like me and Chris were talking, and I've seen a lot of social media on these wigs already.
yes,
I think people are loving them. All I say is just try them. Just try it. Yeah.
absolutely. Roxie, what else? Any questions for you? Any last thoughts?
Yeah, last lots. I just want to talk about our clientele. If you are, curious in getting these from us, we recommend calling in and getting like a virtual consultation. If you just quite don't know what color you want, or if you don't know what head size you are, definitely calling, because we want to make it easier for you guys. And especially, we don't want you to have to return. We want you to get the wig that you want in the color that you want. So definitely give us a call. We have experts that know their colors, that know these colors, and can help you guys get your perfect wig. Get your sheer
Yeah,
luxury
that's-
cap, girls.
That's such a nice service that you guys offer for people who are, wanting to stay home and shop from home and have a little
Yes.
consult too. I think that's
Yeah.
really a great idea.
So important.
So you guys, I wanted to say thank you to Wigs.com and Miss Roxie. And just to let you know, if you're interested in listening to some really cool hip music, that Roxie is also, like Beyonce is Sasha Fierce, Roxie is also known as Miss Clove May. And you can catch her music on Spotify and iTunes Music.
Yeah.
She's there under the Clove May name. And another thing, she's also spotted wearing some of these wigs in her videos. So you can catch her
Yep.
changing up her style and changing up her look. Roxie, thank
Yep.
you on behalf of us and on Wigs.com. Thank you for coming here today and joining us in celebrating this new collection of our LUXLITE cap.
Thank you guys so much. It was an honor, and I hope to do it again soon. I need another
Yeah.
drink though. I'll be back.
Yeah.
I know, we got one. Well, we'll announce the winner and we'll have another sip.
Yeah, cheers,
All right, guys.
Roxie. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
Fabulous to finally
Cheers.
meet you, and love to everybody at Wigs.com. They do an amazing job.
Yes, indeed. And
So
so
much
everybody who
better.
joined us today, thank you again for making this show possible. We hope we filled your head with lots of information and new looks. And our winner today is Marvel Dunaway. Yay! Congratulations to Marvel.
Cheers, Marvin. What a great name.
Marvel.
Congratulations. Love to know what you're going to get. Send
I
us
know.
pictures.
Yeah. All right,
Congrats.
guys. Thank you so much. Bye, Roxie. Love you.
Take
Bye,
care,
love
Roxie.
you
Bye,
guys.
everybody. Thanks
Bye.
a lot.
Cheers.